Hey, what's going on? It's Rick from Metagamers, and I've got a folio style case to show you today for the third generation iPad. It's by Poetic, and it's called the StrapBack Rigid Leather Case. I've got it in both black and in white. Really nice color, by the way. Let's go ahead and have a look at these up close. So this is the Poetic StrapBack Rigid Leather Wrapped Case for the third generation iPad. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this case by Poetic. It's gonna run you about $29 and some change, and I will provide a link in the description as to where you can pick this up. So it doesn't make it all that expensive of a case when you compare it to some other offerings that we've seen out there. It comes in both white and in black, and you may have seen this style of case before on the iPad too. But let me go ahead and show it to you up close. So the white one, and I am demoing this in a third generation iPad LTE model. The white one, you can see the texture on the leather, and it's the same for the black, and I'll show you that in a moment. It's not slippery. It is a little grippy, so it gives you some good feel in the hand. Doesn't feel slippery, doesn't feel like you're going to lose grip on it. Bottom right-hand corner, you've got some Poetic branding stamped right into the case. Stitching is really well done. It doesn't seem cheap. It doesn't seem shoddy. You don't really have any loose ends there. Now, when you look at this on the other side, you're going to see that you've got all of your ports and things that are open as they should be. Because they are open, yes, it does diminish the level of protection a little bit, but you still get a moderate level of protection with this case, and it isn't all that heavy either, so it's not too bad. It will add some bulk, as you can see, but not too much, and a little bit of weight. Speaker is open, your dock area is open. Right along the side, you've got a latch to keep the lid closed, and I'll show you that in just a moment. Your buttons along the side. Your camera is fully open, so it's not obstructed. The cutout is correct there, and you can see what it all looks like on the top. Everything is great there as well. You do have a couple of openings here and here, and that is to help with the opening of the flap. Now, when you open this up, it is going to awaken your device. Close it. It's going to put it to sleep. So they got the magnets right on this third generation case. If you flip it all the way around to the back, it is going to sit pretty flush, and it has a slim design. And as you can see, it doesn't put your iPad to sleep either. Now, the way that the iPad will fit in this case is you basically, and I've already put it in because you can see in other videos that I've done with similar cases, I demo how to do this. It's really simple. You lay one corner in here, and then you basically push this down so these two will come up and over your screen, and then you push these two edges in. That's all there is to it. It's not difficult. Now, let me go ahead and turn the screen off just for a moment here. On this side, you're going to see a ridge here, and there is a hand strap. The way that this works is you basically can slide your hand right into that strap. And let me turn the screen back on here. And this is what it looks like. So you can basically walk around with this and it's not going to fall out. And you can kind of get an idea here. You can put your hand in there and it stays in place pretty well. So it works, and it works pretty well. Let me go ahead and engage the screen to get it to wake up here. And the way that your stand is going to work on this is you can see this area and this area. Let me move the black one out of the way here for a moment. Those two will simply just unhinge like that and like that. Very easy to do. And you now have a couple of stand options here. So you can stand it up just like that. The grooves are very deep, so it is not going to fall out of those grooves. You can put it in this mode right here. Same thing, it's not going to fall out. Or you can put it all the way down for a typing angle, and that works really well as well. Again, those stand modes work really well. I don't have any issue with that, and I've been able to utilize those also in a lap position. When you close it up, it's going to put it to sleep. And that's pretty much all there is to this case. It is very easy to install, very easy to remove. This is what the black one looks like up close, and you can see the Poetic branding there. And again, same case, just a different color. And for scope, I have a black iPad on this one. And again, the sleep awake will work just fine. So you get an idea of what it looks like with the black on black and also the white on white. That is the Poetic StrapBack case. It is for the third generation iPad, and it is available now. And I got to say, I'm really liking this case. There is a lot to like for the $29 or so that it offers. It gets the sleep awake done correctly. It is going to give you a moderate level of protection. The price point as well. and it gives you some really good stand options. Now, if there's anything to call out, again, yes, it is going to add a little bit of bulk and a little bit of weight, but not too much. And of course, you do have some exposed areas on the corners and the edges, so that may be of concern to you. But again, I am going to give this case a 4 out of 5. I think it is a great example of how a company can do a case right without charging an arm and a leg. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, take care, everybody, and have fun.